Hello, I'm here today to talk about email marketing. We marketers have been sending emails for decades, and frankly speaking, email marketing hasn't changed that much. Still, I want to explore some recent trends and give you some tips. Depending on your experience with email marketing, you may find some things familiar, but I will not just describe them, but also tell you how to use them in real life. But first, a few words about myself and why I am here talking about email marketing. I joined SendPulse back in 2015 when the company was founded. And at that time, it was a purely email marketing service provider. The marketing team was small, so I had to wear multiple hats, doing a lot of things from writing copy to threading the product management ground and offering improvements in the product. And over the years, we added new products to our suite, including text messaging, chatbots, landing pages, and recently our own CRM. So SendPulse has become an all-in-one solution for everything needed to communicate with customers. But email marketing was always and still is a core of our offering. So let's get straight to the practical tips. And I want to start with something you might have missed or didn't pay attention to. And the matter is that email open rates have become pretty much useless thing to track in 2022. As marketers, we got used to measuring email success with open rates. Obviously, a high open rate means that your subject line is working well and your emails engage more people. And when the open rate goes down, it means trouble and something needs to be fixed. And but that have changed, and our thanks for that go to Apple. People have more and more concerns over privacy, and Apple decided to make a welcome feature. It introduced mail privacy protection in September of 2021. Users loved it, and we can safely assume that a huge majority of all Apple customers opted in for better privacy protection. I mean, why wouldn't they? Everybody wants better privacy protection. So they are able to turn off email open stacking, hide IP addresses, and even hide the email address. One needs a paid plan for that called iCloud Plus, but it's not expensive and a useful feature anyways. So, sounds cool, right? But it makes the lives of marketers a lot harder. They cannot analyze open rates, geolocation, or device usage for users who opt in for mail privacy protection. So you won't really know if your subscribers are opening your emails or not, because the content of the email, including that small tracking pixel, is preloaded even if the recipient hasn't opened the email yet. But how big is Apple? Actually, the top three most popular email clients for March 2022 are Apple, Gmail, and Outlook. And Apple accounts for 60% of all email opens, followed by Gmail with 26%. Outlooks is the next most commonly used email client, but only with 4% of all opens. So each month since the launch of mail privacy protection, Apple's share has been increasing from 51% in October 2021 to 60% in March. This privacy update is working only on iOS 15 and iPad OS. But Apple users update their devices often. So iOS 15 is installed on 59% of all iPhones and on 79% of all iPads introduced in the last 4 years. This data is from the Apple website and it's valid as of May 2022. Here's what you can do to adapt your strategy to succeed after mail privacy updates. First, change the way you measure the success of your email campaigns. It's best for your email marketing to concentrate on clicks while also monitoring the percentage of bounces, unsubscribes, and conversions. If you're selling anything online, or even if you're using some contact forms, make sure you track the total sales amount with Google Analytics. Then consider creating an audience of non-Apple users to enhance your reporting. Remember that mail privacy protection won't affect all of your clients. You can still get reliable tracking data from other companies like Microsoft or Google if they don't announce similar privacy updates. And try to obtain geolocation data directly from your contacts using sign-up forms, surveys, and save that into your CRM. So you can always use surveys to get customer feedback and learn about the interest, needs and preferences. And that way, when it's like almost conversational, usual type of activity, customers are more likely to give some information that you need. Then update your automated emails. If opening an email was the trigger that started another email, try changing the trigger to clicks as a more accurate engagement metric. So if the trigger was did not open, consider changing it to did not click. And think about updating your method to run A/B tests. Try implementing click rates if your A/B tests are based on open rates to yield more accurate results. So remember that open rates are not your only engagement metrics. Instead, focus on click rates and conversions. And this privacy update does not affect the deliverability of your emails. And accurate click rates still will be reported. And second tip number 2, interactive emails. Despite this trend is not new, it keeps developing and growing stronger in 2022. A key component of interactive emails is that recipients can interact with an email content without leaving their inbox. Subscribers can add items to their shopping cart, book a hotel room, take a quiz, and watch a video directly in their inbox. As a result, these emails attract customers' attention and boost engagement. Let's take a look at some specific interactive email elements that we're seeing in 2022. The easiest method you can make your emails more engaging is adding videos or GIFs. Subscribers click an animation and they're redirected to your website. Most email service providers, including SendPulse, make adding animations or videos to your emails very easy. No coding skills required. However, you still need some design skills or to hire someone with such skills. But I will share the tools and resources for that later. If you're using videos, make sure your video file is short, it defaults to mute, and it adds value to your main message. And a more advanced way to add interaction to your emails is creating an AMP version of the email. AMP stands for Accelerated Mobile Pages, and in fact, your email becomes a web page, so people can really interact with that page. Here's what AMP for email can be used for: scrolling a carousel, adding accordion feature to make long-form emails more compact, adding items to a cart, filling a form in an email, taking part in polls and the quizzes right in the inbox, and answering to comments in an email, as you have probably seen in Google document notifications. There are definitely advantages of using AMP emails, like ability to add more information without overwhelming the user. You can add several products to one email using a compact carousel or accordion and to not overload the customer with information. Second, it's reducing the number of customer steps to conversion. The technology saves users time and allows them to purchase, book, or fill a form directly through email. And you can stand out in a competitive environment. If you have a high ratio of Gmail users, email marketing is very important for sales, and you work for a larger brand. AMP emails may be worth a shot. And there are certain issues with AMP though. Basically, you create another version of the same email, and you're doing it using code, not using our drag and drop builder. Your emails can have a wow effect, but they take a lot more time. Then the email sender needs to submit to whitelist requests to Google and Yahoo. They may not approve it right away if your sample email is not production ready, or your branding is unknown, or for whatever other reasons. And the main issue is that Apple Mail does not support AMP. If you remember one of the previous slides, Apple Mail is used for over 60% of all email subscribers. So until Apple starts supporting AMP technology, it will still be very niche thing, and only about 15% of your subscribers will have a chance to enjoy that kind of interactivity. So, how can you make your emails interactive? The safest bet, start using animated images in GIF format. They work in all email clients and can be a breath of fresh air for your old-time customers and a great experience for new ones. If you're on good terms with design software, check out Adobe Animate, or just go and hire someone on Fiverr to do an animation for you. I compiled a list of resources, including links to AMP documentation, if you have time and engineers to try it. It will be in the end of this deck. And my next tip is combining email marketing with what Meta or Facebook calls conversational marketing or chatbots. In today's fast-paced world, customers expect a brand to have 24/7 online presence, and they don't like being put on hold. Therefore, chatbots become an efficient tool to initialize a personalized chat within seconds. Chatbots can answer as much as 80% of all standard questions. They can receive payments, describe products, schedule meetings, and help customers outside your usual business hours. Using chatbots, complemented by email marketing, can significantly improve lead generation and customer support. Chatbots can be a first point of contact in the process of lead generation. For example, it can offer assistance with the products or services and ask for a user's email address in a conversational manner. Then you can nurture leads with a series of emails. Here you can see an example of asking for an email in an Instagram chatbot flow. Chatbots not only collect contacts for email marketing, but can also further help with audience segmentation. They identify users' needs by asking questions or using prompts. As a result, you can get more insight into their preferences. For instance, you can use a short survey to ask users what products they're looking for, what price range they're comfortable with, and more. Considering all privacy restrictions, you can use chatbots to ask for more important personal information, such as date of birth, location, etc., and save that user's data to the CRM. The conversational manner of collecting data means your visitors will be more likely to share that information with you. Here is an example of a WhatsApp chatbot for West Villa Hotel in Amsterdam. created in the SendPulse chatbot builder. This flow provides the guest with full information before they arrive. Okay, suppose you created a chatbot, but how you make people aware that you have it? You can get more chatbot subscribers by combining email and chatbots. For example, you can create a multi-channel subscription form for your website. Using this form, you can collect users' email addresses and offer them to join your chatbot on Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, or Instagram Direct Messenger, or Telegram at the same time. You can add links to chatbot in your emails. Offer your subscribers to use your chatbot to get relevant information on Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, or Instagram. The next option is to add a chatbot widget to your website and enhance your lead generation efforts. The next trend is particularly hot the importance of personalization. Customers are concerned about the data collected by the business, but they do agree to provide their personal information. And in return, they expect that the brand will use it for a better, more personalized service. Lack of personalization can have bad effects on outcome of your campaigns. Subscribers may unsubscribe, categorize emails as spam, or delete them. According to a recent study, 38% of recipients in UK said that personalization was something that made an email very memorable. To provide top-notch personalized campaigns, try to gather as much information as possible about your customers through different channels, divide your audience into segments, and only then offer them your products or services. Marketers can more easily integrate personalization into their email strategies using automated journey management. Automation can be combined with personalization by sending out birthday emails or triggered emails based on a consumer's behavior. Specific actions can be taken by users to activate the trigger sequence, and all the necessary information comes in drips without overloading the recipients. The triggers can be an abandoned cart, registration, purchase, or any other meaningful event. Another big trend is adding user-generated content to email marketing campaigns. User-generated content is any form of content, like reviews, videos, photos, created by your end users. The use of this type of content is beneficial to both parties, and both companies and users. The company benefits from a fantastic amount of fresh ideas and unique content, and to users, the creation of this type of content allows them to collaborate with their favorite brand, express themselves creatively, get various rewards and discount for it, and even make some small changes in the company or in the products. Now let's check some types of user-generated content. According to Statista, 36% of online shoppers read at least one review before making a decision to purchase. And only 8% claim they don't have a habit of reading customer reviews before buying. To make sure to ask your clients to write a review, and then add those reviews to your emails to boost loyalty and conversion. Like Calmary and many other brands who reassure leads by showing that other people have had a fantastic experience with their products. In this case, the company added to their email real photos to deliver the atmosphere of vacation through the emotions of real people. Social proof has a strong influence on people, and with the help of it, you can significantly expand your audience. People tend to believe other people more than brands and companies. Thus, user-generated content allows you to not only strengthen relations with existing customers, but also reach new users. Um, the latest trends in terms of designs in 2022 are animated collages, neon in dark mode, wavy lines, mixed media, simplicity, and dividing lines. Let's take a close look at each of these trends. Many trends resonate with the interactive emails trend. Animated collage is a simple way to liven up your campaigns with more images while saving space at the same time. To create a collage, simply combine multiple images into one with any design software. Neon colors stand out more on dark backgrounds and emphasize the main message. But use neon for elements only, and avoid neon colored backgrounds, as they can be like an eyesore. The curves captivate the eye, tying the entire composition together and generated more flow and movement. Mixing illustrations, effects, and animations make emails look more exciting and engaging. This is a great way to make your campaign original, stand out from the crowd, and attract users' attention. As people are bombarded with emails every day, these trends eases the burden by going straight to the point and looking good at the same time. This trends combines minimalism and pastel colors. This trend often uses thick black lines to create a grid or individual boxes, making the email easier to scan without it being too crowded. And since we still have some time, I would like to remind a few very important things for email marketing. Needless to mention, your email marketing strategy must include mobile optimization techniques to capture the audience and where they're most likely to find them. Recipients want to have a clear idea of what an email is all about before they even open it, which is where subject lines come in. Create short, catchy subject lines that capture attention. Try getting your point across in about around 5 words. Use personalization and don't overuse urgency, avoid clickbait, and some hard sell tactics. Here's a good example that caught my attention, for example. Recipients don't like emails that are too long, wordy, and not very concise. However, emails without content and only images are also of no interest to recipients. The general consensus is that an email should contain some content, but not too much. So make your emails crisp and to the point. As soon as your readers open your email, let them know why your email is relevant to them. And because of the F-shaped visual template that many readers use, you have the best opportunity to grab their attention with your early content. Here I can immediately see who is writing, what they offer, and when. And the email content should be simple and easy to scan. Subscribers don't have time to read plain text. Add markers, space, and CTA to structure the content. Here's a list of resources that I prepared for you. And so scan the QR code at the next page, and you will be able to download this slide deck with all the links that I hope will be useful for you. Here it is. Okay, I can see no questions at this time, and but if you have one, feel free to comment anytime. We will be checking the comment section and will answer you right away. So please do comment, subscribe as usual. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.